Hey everybody, this is Pegeen, and today we're going to be talking about influence involves connections using video. These are tips that you can use right now as women leaders to have more influence, impact, and the ability to inspire others. There is a new movement out there. If you haven't noticed, you are on Zoom, you are on Microsoft Teams, you're constantly on video. And if you are a leader that's on video, there are some real clear points that you want to have and be able to use all the time so that people can see and experience your influence and your power. And I want to share a couple of those tips with you today. Let's start with that you have to understand that you are connected through your eyes and the words that you use through this camera, through this one piece. This is how you're communicating with your teams, with your stakeholders, with your bosses, and with your peers. And you want to make sure that you're showing up with total confidence and total clarity and lots of influence. So let me share some more tips. Number one is you always want to look at the camera. This is really important that you stay focused on the camera. The reason is the camera communicates to everybody watching that you're looking at them. If you happen to be looking around a lot, or if you're looking up, or if you're looking down, they don't feel the connection with you that you really do want to have with them. So it's like talking to somebody. If you're speaking to somebody, you're looking at their face, you're paying attention to them, you're looking for a connection with them. Well, this is what you want to do with the camera. You want to really be looking at the camera. And the best way that I know to do that is to remind yourself to look at the camera, because it's an inanimate object. So it's kind of hard to remember to look there. So I say you take a card, you fold it in half, you cut a little diamond, you put it up this, and look, you put look here, smile, and you put the camera right there so that I have it on my camera right here. You won't see it when I'm talking, but over there it is a reminder, which is what I have for myself, that says look here and smile. So you could put this on your external camera, or you could put it on your laptop camera. It's to remind you where your camera is and to look at it. And most more important is to smile so you have some energy. In my courses and my classes that I teach about influence and speaking with influence for leaders, one of the things that we do practice is how to smile so that everybody can feel your aliveness. Even if you don't have them in person, you have to smile so they know that you're enthusiastic and you're resonating with who they are. So that's number one that I want to share with you. Also, another thing is like where you're seeing me look down, you're seeing me looking down because I'm looking to add the next card up that you see. So it's when you're looking away, tell them what you are looking at so they feel included. So you noticed my eyes looking away. I'm now looking to see what you see. Okay, I see this platform. I see that the right card is up. This, when I tell you that, you go, oh, she's including me in the process. Because if I were sitting in front of you, or if you were watching me present on stage, or if you were in my office, you would actually see what I was doing. You would actually see me turning my head, maybe picking up a piece of paper. But virtually, we don't see that. Virtually, we don't look at that. Now, you know when people aren't paying attention to you because you'll see them doing this. They're kind of looking around all the time, but they're not looking at you, and you feel disconnected from them when they do that. So I want you to remember to tell them when you're looking away. So when you're doing this, because you're looking for a file on your computer, tell them, I'm looking for a file on the computer. Mind my eyes looking around. I'm just looking for a file so I can continue talking with you. That helps people stay connected with you. And it's a really powerful piece of work that you can do by just communicating, this is what I'm looking at. The second thing that I want you to use is, remember I told you about this look here, smile, is when you're doing a presentation or when you're in a meeting and you want to make sure that you have your points ready to go. Rather than you having them down and looking down at them, take them and write points 1, 2, and 3 around it. So it stays by your camera and you stay focused on your points. So you put it there in front and you could say, well, what I want to talk about is number 1, I want to speak about this. Or number 2, I want to talk about this. Or number 3, I want to talk about this. It's really important that you just use a technique so that you can talk to them. Yes, I had to look down because I was getting a phone call. I forgot to turn off my phone. So use this 1, 2, and 3 so that you can stay on point when you're speaking to them so that they feel you are connected. The next thing that I want to be able to share is I attend so many meetings with and watch videos of senior leaders in meetings. And one of the biggest challenges is their lighting. You really can't see their expressions. They're in shade. They're kind of slouchy because they're so comfortable. They're at home. It's not a big deal, but they would never, ever, ever do that if they were in the office, right? But when they're going on Zoom, everybody seems to be getting slouchy and seems to forget that you're still in business. You have to show up. So it's not just preparing for the interview, but it's preparing for your people, the people you're talking to on a regular basis, is really taking the time to make sure you have lighting so that they can see my eyes. Now, I wear glasses. So one of the things that you want to be careful about when you do have glasses, let's talk about lighting first. You want to make sure that you have lighting on you. You could go on any Amazon. There's so many kinds of lighting, from ring lights to stand on your table lights. You just want to make sure light is on your face so people can see you. And it's really good for you to practice by even asking your family, can you look at me on camera? Do I have enough lighting? Now, if you have glasses, like I wear glasses. So one of the challenges with glasses, of course, is if I look up, you'll see the light will hit my glasses. And that's not really helpful to us. You wouldn't really want to talk to somebody who's getting all that reflection. So you have to make sure that the lighting is either higher up than your glasses. So notice when I speak to you, then I'm not getting that reflection. So that the light is higher than your glasses, or that you take some cheesecloth or a napkin, something, and you cover the light so it diffuses the light and you don't have that glare. So those are some of the tips that I had for you, making sure that you use these little cards, making sure that you're there. Always check us out at Power Woman Worldwide so that you can see what we do, how I can serve you and help you be your most influential, impactful, inspiring self and your team, so that everybody can know that you're a leader in a diverse world, you're a power woman, and you can get the job done. Check us out at teampegeen.com. If you have any comments, please share them. Share this video with anybody that you can use this insight and information. Look forward to seeing you soon. I'll see you next week with some more tips on leading and being an influential, impactful, and inspiring woman in the business world today. Take care.